Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. So, everything works. Then we surely can continue. Yeah. Yep, that's how it works. I'm still trying to use to it. So, what do we know? Almost 10 years has passed since you failed mission at Horizon Point. Find out what's happened since then and decide on your next course of action. And so, use the astrogator to set a course for Eden and land on Paradise Island. Yeah. Eventually we need to land it. Because he found something. Companion, I already have companion quest this way. Find a way to open the logbox. Oh yeah. That's companion quest for the robot. Because we're skinned for. It's completed. Watched. Yeah, I didn't find the terminal on this planet, on this asteroid, but I would say it probably doesn't matter because he couldn't survive this. Although maybe he could, who knows. That's maybe why the quest exists, but in any case I tried to find terminal, I didn't. I wasn't successful with this. Okay, so it looks fancy.
Astrogator's yours, whenever you're ready.
Let's try to use that. And then, so now they the description to places. Lysium's target and most populated colonized moon. Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic windswept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. Okay, sounds like a good one. Just like that. I could do some other things. We're much further away from asteroid, but actually not that far. It's still somewhat close. But yeah, I can't see any other places around. Judging by the way how it looks on the thing, probably I will say progress how it's growing. In any case, yeah, the thing about to destroy the whole place. I need to stop it somehow.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
Okay. I guess it's reasonable to take him with me. Wait for this all 10 years and he saved my life. If you wanna go, we should go. Okay. Could take both of them. I don't really wanna carry Valerie all the time. On the other hand, I didn't have much time together, so I don't know how interesting she is, how trustworthy, etc. I guess can take for now. It's maybe more reasonable to keep her at the ship. No, them. Yeah, it's quite heavy loaded. Yeah, not gonna lie, the ship behaved like a pile of shit. This pile of trash that still barely function. Well, this is what it is. Maybe you can upgrade it or something. The planet doesn't look so paradisy. More swampier, really.
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Hmm. Oh, what? How is this? That's first of all not normal.
See that thing
Secondly,
in the sky there?
That'd be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze Trail.
okay. Is the robot actually helpful because at least knows something about things that's going on around? Place seems quite active. What's around? Looks partly abandoned. Spreads everywhere. Yeah, hard to say. Place is kinda damaged, but at the same time shouldn't be really abandoned and still functioning. Maybe I can get up and figure out what happened here. They spawn with me all the time. Okay. I basically probably need to discuss their behavior. Yeah. It's already a bit overwhelming. I don't need much more stuff. Yeah, the place seems functional. Somebody's supposed to be here. Let's see. Important announcements. Those subjects of the Protectorate, division of cutthroat corporatists. Okay, why? From console to real. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. The invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the ether further, send invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. I'm kinda curious, was it closed for that reason from Earth or not? Or did something happen to Earth after all? Hard to say. These beat worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugary temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. Interesting. How their products can even come here if the place is knocked out away. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's some heavy propaganda. Betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. About this, what is the sword driven? As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow held by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence, and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate. They have Ministry of Accuracy, which is... seems like a term for place with shady business. Okay. So I maybe need to find this Order, whoever they are, because I definitely don't see anything good in this Protectorate. Although hard to say. They're definitely showing a lot of propaganda, that's for sure. They also have some brainwashing, which is also not good. Okay, I mean literal physical brainwashing. The Commission of Linden Pad. Oh yeah, that's what I searched for. By order of Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield Linden Pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted. Our main auto-mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort, and all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for assignment. Hawthorne's? Okay. That name ring a bell for sure. Not for my character though. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemies has been ineffectual at best, and has not in any way contributed to this decommission. All the mechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mention, and rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Okay, the way they talked before and writing now, I would say that they're about to lose this Fairfield, which is probably adjacent town. So this place is pretty much abandoned. Then I can take whatever, I suppose nobody needed. Lucky spread food. For the superstitious among us, carrying the lucky spread food means bad events will pass you by. Of course, it didn't pass by that spread, did it? Yep. Yeah. Worst love. Only the best love shall prevail. Okay. There's a case there. Current biomass. An unknown biological substance. Did it just move? Hopefully it didn't. Okay. So this place is abandoned. What do we have here? Non-runs, shells. How am I on ammunition even? I have tons of ammunition. Is some of it pretty much infinite for pistol? Do you have standard pistol? Oh, they're actually different. Let's go with Zane's pistol. Yeah, I shouldn't use it then. Because it's kind of... a bit of pay to win, let's say. Because it was given for pre-order, I think. It's definitely much better than the original pistol. Same for helmet, I suppose. How to drop the stuff? Because there is a function of drop down below. How to use it? There's no right click or anything. Yeah. How am I supposed to know how to drop it? How to drop things, and how to... like, their function add to junk, whatever, drop, like, and how am I supposed to do it? This is preview. Press Z and it's gone. Not sure what I did. I've gained Zen's helmet. Did I break it? Maybe. I have no idea. Okay, I disposed of all these things. There's some kind of cave here. I mean, we probably shouldn't go straight to cave at the same time.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely we'll find crabbles hereabouts.
Crabbles? Yeah, I'm not sure about crabbles. Because I have no idea what crumbles are. Maybe it's name of a creature? Crumble? Yeah, I guess it's the name of a creature because I didn't find any way to translate it anyhow. Okay, skills, perks summary. Yeah, I need to deal with companions equipment. Nails revolver. Doesn't even show damage. Oh wait, no, it's on top percent damage. And that will be progress. Can I change the behavior anyhow? So doesn't seem like it. Yeah, there are no settings for that. Do I have them when I'm speaking to them?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Still tinkering. Interesting. So he is an engineer and I can use his skills, okay. Yeah, well, here actually would be nice to get a bit more information. So I'd like to know more about the merger between Anticlaus and Spacer's Choice.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
That is true. Yeah, doesn't seem like I have any options to, well, make a distance between us. Okay. Right, hold that one later. Guess I will behave how they behave. Whatever that thing is, probably not friendly, huh? Okay, this doesn't sound friendly, huh?
Confronting threat.
Okay. That doesn't look good.
Emergency protocol changes.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
You're already down.
Agent vitals.
Woohoo! Oh! Okay, I get it. That thing's deadly. They're not only deadly in general, they also can shoot and quite accurate. And there's no cover here. Okay, let's try one more time, but I would assume that it's a bit early. Like Quasar Dragon. Yo, fat thing. Run. Go run around. Do not be covered, you passed out.
This unit is in need of assistance.
For now, better retreat. Are they following? How tough are you? Okay. There's small nails also coming. Because they have enough ammunition, I can shoot as much as I want. I don't want to leave the territory for whatever reason. But even more small names are coming. Ah, damn it. I guess I need to deal with the big one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go away. When I would be able to rise others. Oh damn, I have wrong thing? It's a gadget. Yeah, I cannot do damage to it. It's crawling like this. Okay, what if I'm just non-stop walking back? Oh, okay. I'm getting one-shotted, that's what happens. But okay, it's doable. I mean, technically. Oof, okay. That's a difficulty for you.
Entering a confrontational state.
Yeah, just don't come close.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Just stay still. We need to deal with the shooter guy. Because they were down too close to the scrubs. And because of that... It's like I can't understand them even hitting him. No, Valerie, can you not? Can you not block my shots, Valerie? Line of sight, Valerie. Behave yourself. Okay, we deal with this thing. That's something. Small ones are coming.
Ready to waste on your command.
No, I know how it works. He's still alive. Can you not kick me? Come on. Can you not block me? Please. There are two of them. I mean... Logic should also run to Rise of Avaira, but he didn't. We keep it on entrance. I cannot go further. On the slowly... Oh, the small thing. I doubt the small one is much weaker, really. It's probably doing tons of damage anyway. Come on, Miles.
Knew you had my back.
I have back of both of you. But we better move. Fuck, I need to change it, that's annoying. Yes. Come on. Make yourself useful. That's what I wanted to do from the start. The wrong gadget. Trouble Hammerclaw. I heavily suspect that there are some scouts over their head that tells me like I shouldn't go here too early, but who cares? I have no interface anyway. Okay, a tough flexible material, often utilized in armor to enhance projectile resistance. The subtle odor of rotten shellfish helps recruit build character. Okay. This chunk of tender crumble meat is fragrant and juicy, but whole and edible. Heavy processing allows it to be used in a variety of cooking recipes, artificial flavorings, and hygiene products. So people actually using their meat and parts. The character making weird noises during walking. Like really weird. Isn't there eggs or something? Oh yeah, actually they are. About other things? No. What are these tiny blue ones? Yeah, just some glowing mushrooms. Okay, so what do we have here in general? There's a bunch of crabs and dead robot. Protectorate Dragoon. Yeah, that looks deadly.
Engaging combat protocols.
What? Where? Oh, damn, another one.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Ah, you better do stration some after combat. What is shooting even? The thing is on top. Went somewhere away. Damn. Oh, grenade. Feels like a defendant is away. But yeah, this place was habitat. The music's still playing? Why music still playing? I don't like it.
Spatial anomaly detected ahead.
Spatial anomaly? What do you mean? Oh yeah. What the hell is this?
Confronting threat.
It's a shooting type.
Ready.
Oh!
Commander.
Yeah, this thing is melting here. It's two of them, I suppose. I thought it was one. Didn't notice that one. I'm a bit busy, not dying here. Oh damn! Ah, pesky thing. You want trinkets, you can be revived. Oh, if I can be revived, then I will revive. Although better not waste them. This. I thought I would not be one-shotted, but yeah, actually I didn't heal her, so yeah, not so surprising. They're quite dead there. This isn't it, and there is another one there. There's a lot of ammunition here, but no weapons. And my gun is not that great, really. This one is dead, seems like. Just curious if there is anything behind this mess. Crabble meat, just like that? Okay. But this is also crabble meat. This one surprisingly not. This not gatherable. Oh, they had some fish here. There is a facility here. Whatever that is. Covered with anomalies. There are robots, at least one. Still locked there. This dragon appears intact, but the logic error in its activation subroutines keeps it trapped in a power-saving state of hibernation. Yeah. Hacking 4. No way I could have it. And if I would put absolutely everything hacking with specialization, then it would work. There is some kind of exit also there. There's a way further. Let's check around. How big is the map even? Because I can see some other facilities there. According to the map, there is nothing there. It's corner of the map. There may be just decoration. I'm not even sure that I can swim. I mean, probably can. In any case, let's not overdo it. One thing to check adjacent cave and see what's around. How many of them here? Pesky things.
Engaging hostile weapons.
Woo! Run for your life!
Let me in! Help me out!
Oh!
automatically neutralizing unfriendlies.
I'm not sure about enthusiastically doing anything, you just lying here.
Resuming hostilities.
Knew you had my back.
Oh, at least I can tank it, so it would be undoable, pretty much.
Health benefits available at your
Oh. Can't say anything, it's dark there.
providing a host of health benefits.
This is so tough.
This unit
Oh. I almost ran out of ammo. Something tells me it was a bad idea to actually start all these fights.
resuming hostilities.
I wasted 300 of ammunition. It's coming! Damn it.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Can't see anything. Can I not do it there? Okay, on the small ones left.
Knew you had my back.
Have back, but not ammunition. You better do something about it.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Consider your choice of target.
Knew you had my back. This leader firing on him. Let's get the crap.
Yeah. Maybe fearless leader, but not the smartest one. Let's quit mess there. What are the sound things that I'm gathering? It's not even junk. Oh, I marked it as junk, that's what I did. What's these items? And I'm not even sure where it is. Oh yeah, this one. Crude biomass. Unknown substance, that's what it is. Yes, the sound noises are weird. Quite weird. There's a noise robot here. There is anything of use here? This piece of something? Whatever that is. So many shotgun rounds. There's supposed to be an ammunition. What about these things? Huh? But yeah, I'm pretty much ran out of ammunition for pistol. And I thought I have all the ammunition. Spread hide. Arcadia exceeds all on the system, no respects, couldn't spread infestation. Oh yeah, I remember that stuff. Kinda feels like they can explode if I will pass by. Oh yeah, have flashlight. Forgotten non-attack. The technology of the ancients. The flashlight. Useful stuff. This. Oh, many of them here. This place is just.
Sequencing attack strategies. Ready to assist with agent needs.
Just shoot them down. How did you manage to get here? They climbing up. Oh. Can I die or something? Why are you shooting me? Of all people, damn it! There's no cover here in this cave, so this thing's just deadly. Just blasting me out. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with it.
Okay. One down, that's something. How tough it is. Ridiculous. Okay, now we need to deal just with one ranged guy that's staying in the way at least. This one is not... Better not break a line of sight so he'll continue shooting.
Emergency protocols ready. Confronting threat.
Oh, whoa, whoa, what? Where? What thread? How many of the things here? I'm not sure the shooting hands actually helps, but... What else can I do? Another one. How many of the things in this nest? Ah, go away.
That patiently awaits repair.
You just one-shotted both of them at once. And it's coming for me. No, it's coming for me here. Or not. Got some weird behavior. I guess he's returning back to position. And I almost ran out of ammunition as well. Oh damn, I'm so screwed. Shouldn't go in this cave even.
Resuming hostility.
I resected both of them at once. They're together. Where's together? Oh, there he is. Get him! Get him! Are you coming in? What's going on? Yeah. I definitely don't want to fight at all. I don't have enough ammunition.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Is it a melee one? I thought it's a ranged one.
Standing by with life support.
No, 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 no. You're going together. Not standing by. Miles, you're not so good at shooting. Did we finally kill all of them? It's so dark here. That's insane. Someone might say that I shouldn't even go here, because, well, that's the crabs live. But actually previously there were humans here. And then crabs came, judging by the cables and electronics and everything. Origin was protectorate here, seems like. So I'm just retrieving what was lost. Hello, Andrea. Corrosion song. at this. Damage resistant to corrosion, 5% damage resistance. Of a considerable protection from instant criticism. What is this even? Is it consumable? No. I didn't get what I got. Oh, it's upgrade probably. Not behavior. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's all crafting components. That's what it is. Scoundrels ages. Activation chance plus 20%. Combo spin speed plus 50%. Mods last stand. I'm curious. After using the companion's ability, gain 150 temporary health, increasing to 650 temporary health with leadership skills. Oh yeah, companion abilities. I guess I need to use them now. Cost cut materials. 30% damage resistance, but 5% damage resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage. Don't know additional bonus. Resets on combat's end. Interesting armor actually. And minus evasion 15, damage resistance 5, combat sprint speed 25. Yeah, anything will be better than this trash. Why their Earth Defense or whatever how they call it, Earth Directorate have such shitty protection for their troops? That's unclear. Good, well, I guess. How about you? Because it's not your usual time to be awake. How can I use the abilities? Controls. Controls. That's not how I'm doing it. Companion special ability B and N. I need to try to use them. How to see the abilities then? Traits. Niles has constructed a device to improve his reflexes, grant him bonus evasion, allowing him to avoid the percentage of incoming attacks. While Niles is in the party, you can use a workbench by talking with him directly. Interesting. Ability, spread out, hold them. Niles turned all enemies in the area around him. After he fires 3 shots and the target didn't increase damage. Niles' ability must be fully charged, and you must be targeting an enemy for it to be activated. Okay, understandable now. Why do you have insomnia? Did you try to fall asleep at the same time every day? And I don't know, do a little bit of physical activity during the day and not drink any caffeines last 3 hours before sleep? Talking of coffee, Okay, here been the Valeria fires a volley of syringes with hidden drugs at you, applying a strong heal overtime effect and granting massive damage reduction for a short duration. Valeria's ability must be full. That sounds amazing actually. She actually healing bot and can heal me. That's pretty cool. Knife injection model. When the party members gets low on health, Valeria fires a syringe of healing drugs and that heals on impact. The cooldown between you, yeah, that she used on me, but that's not enough to cover the damage that I'm taking. While Valerie is in the party, they have a chance to preserve your bypass chance when hacking. Okay, so it can hack itself. No, I play it. This difficulty doesn't exist in second game. It exists only in first game. It's called Supernova. I finished the game recently. I finished the game on Wednesday, I think. So on Friday I started the second one. So this is the second stream for the second game. Can I manage to climb? Can I climb? Oh yeah, that's actually cool. They do climbing like this. 2 years. Well, if you're playing it for 2 years, I guess it's just, yeah. Not that fun for you, I suppose. Second, yeah, many things feels better. Like it feels more immersive in terms of like how everything, how movement, weapons. Like look at this animations, they also handy, touchy, everything. It's kind of feels good, yeah. First one was more simple, but first one I liked actually, surprisingly way more than I would expect. Especially now when I know English, I don't need to read subtitles, I can actually just listen to characters, they mimic and stuff, and it feels way more engaging than it was back then when I played first game on release with Russian subtitles. Got some weird flowers. Yeah, these colors are quite fancy, yeah? And they also added flashlight in second game, imagine. So yeah, companions here cannot die answering your question. And they help me a lot
Close
fighting things.
proximity to a rift is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance.
Judging by how it all looks, it feels like I can go through one anomaly to another. Or it can be lethal. Okay, Valeria, just shove some syringe in me if anything. Yay! Jumped into a rift and died. Get achievement for my dumbness. Okay. I didn't find any Daedra in this Oblivion Rifts. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm a fearless commander. They took me for this job not because I'm smart. And if I'm hopefully not the dumbest of them all. Oh, look at this. The problem is I have like 3 bullets left. That's insane. I'm so low on ammo. Please give me some ammo. Pitch bow card. Some god. So in first game they were pitch bow cards, but they were just cards. And they were toss bow, not pitch bow. But here they actually went further and now they're actually different. And they're collectibles. And they actually given something. Wait a second, how it works? Collectible cards that permanently grant a bonus to your stats once found. Look at this. The meant actually collectible cards that give a permanent passive bonuses. Crit chance +1, this one. That's cool. I got achievement for this. Prestige soda. Refreshing, tasty, fortifying prestige soda. Oh yeah. Place it. Waters. Planetarium welcomes you. Oh, okay. I have 9 bullets left. 9. I have 200 of this electro ammunition and I don't have a weapon for it. I have sniper rifle, shotgun slugs, but that's all what I cannot use. Oh, jumping here looks like a suicide. Let's move around. Although, can I move around? Also, what about just going there? I mean, I literally can walk there. Well, that protectorate trooper. With security, Bourbon. State and well mirrored. Bourbon. Very Bourbon-y Bourbon. Got them cigarettes. Smoke them if you got them. Plasma Sog. Plus damage resistance to plasma, plus physical damage resistance. This mod looks useful actually. Let's see. So what happened here? Crumble Population Research Station. Oh, that's what it was. So the action studied the scrambles. No, okay. Munition and refit status. 3 automax destroyed, 1 full operation ready to deploy. And I probably can activate them from here. The problem is I'm not sure that I wanna do it. First of all, clear the place. Secondly, this guy might be hostile to me, so better not. To max status, yeah. Technician notes. Welcome technician crew. Please document issues with parts, machinery, or your fellow subjects here. Remember, we all grow together when you shine the light of the sovereign on the shadows of fear and doubt. Alright. outside. Crab population exploding. The abnormally hot summer has led to significant proliferation of the region's crab population. For the next few weeks, we will be running the Ultimax at 340% operational rates to try and compensate for the increase in hatch rates. That will certainly requires increased maintenance, but it is a subject duty to persevere. We cannot build a better future for humanity if we fail in our duly assigned roles. Yeah, surely, like, humanity will fail fully if we will not watch these damn crabs. These damn crabs will multiply and kill us. Well, Andrea, I would recommend, like, we discussed this last time. I think I played Kingdom Come back then. Like, you wanted to play this or that, like, and it's fine. Like, people are also different. The thing is, like, you either go through them one by one and have no regrets, and just can be happy that, oh yeah, cool, I already know what I can play next. At the same time, alternative, you can just play whatever fit you, if you didn't finish and whatever. Like, but if you still have regrets after that, or to try in this method, maybe it's better for you after all to go through games one by one. That depends. But yeah, when you're going through fully, going into problems in the game, trying to understand characters and motivation, everything, that surely make you way better experience, in my opinion. But also depends on the game. Some games just purely about gameplay, like Nintendo games, they're not about story. You're just enjoying whatever you're doing there, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of Nintendo games, to be fair. Okay. No answers from the research division. There's been no answer to our messages from the research division in weeks. Bester believes it's to do with all the storage dropships we saw enter atmosphere around that time. The protocol says we keep those automax running as long as possible, though given how limited we are on supplies and required parts, it seems unlikely that we will be much longer. My only hope is rescue. Bester and Langstrom are both dead. Even after consolidating components, I've only managed to keep one automac operational and effective at combating the growing crab horde. My pitiful skills with a weapon and lackluster aim are no match for full-grown crabbles. So I've sacrificed any useful elements of our weapons for automac maintenance. My only hope of survival is to barricade myself inside the station and pray for rescue. Sovereign, please save me. Ah, poor fellow. Nobody saved him. Shrink ray notes. Field notes on the operational use of the Sovereign Shrink Ray by Senior Devisor Tavish. Use of the ray is a resounding success. Is it a weapon? The Sovereign mass reducing weaponry have been invaluable in decreasing the crabble population at Outpost 8C5. The diminution of the crustaceans allows for a significant reduction of the force necessary to cause ranty creatures, and pairing a scrutineer equipped with a particle minifier, and what had previously been an undersized automax has proven to make the task vanishingly effortless. So they attach a thing to a mech. Lost. Switch to. I'm not. Well, yeah. I'm not big fan of Nintendo stuff, but I'm waiting for a second. What's called? Not Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck. Yeah, I want to buy Steam Deck, but I don't want to buy first one because it will be a low FPS for most of the stuff. But yeah, in any trip or whatever, or playing a bit before sleep, maybe that stuff could be good. I would play some things that I already streamed, but that have replayability, or some that I will probably not stream anyway. Something to poke, or maybe if you play in a more RPG, like you can do some simple things also there. So that could be good to have. But yeah, Switch, I don't know. Like games, they're very expensive. Like Lego have first Switch and it's questionable. You can play Nintendo games, so that's kind of the only plus of it. But only if you're a fan of Nintendo games. I wanna go through all the Zeldas. I thought I'm glitching, I have some issues with my eyes, but no, it's actually text on this terminal is glitching from time to time. It's kind of like ghosting from time to time aside of it. I thought it's me, but no, it's the game. Okay, my eyes are fine then. Well, Zelda looks decent as gameplay, but I don't like the style. So if somebody would make proper clone of it, because so far was only one clone made by Ubisoft or EA, I don't remember. It was about Greek gods and stuff, Greek pantheon, but it was very toothless and mediocre. So it's like with Pokemons. Like I like the idea of the things, but I'm waiting for someone to make them serious, like something with more realistic visuals or something different than just this cartoonish, overbright and mega colorful weird design. Like I'm fine with anime, for example, but I don't like Pokemon design at all. Same thing with Zelda. So just not my thing. Okay, a minuscule rift has opened inside of 8C5 and cut off all access to the micronizer. Following the Sovereign's protocol to minimize the risk of espionage while assuring only minor delays in accessing the device, each evening we secured the weapon within a diminutive safe. Unfortunately, the position of the rift leaves us with access to only a scant amount of the small lockbox. We are no longer able to retrieve the miniaturized machine. The consequences of this loss are proving far from insignificant, and may doom our best efforts to be in 2 minutes to defeat the monumental task at hand. So they actually have this mega unique weapon. This ordinary safe can be opened by entering the combination on the dial, assuming one has a combination. Brute force is not encouraged. Lockpick 4. And I can see what's inside. Yeah, I'm so used to this featuring from first game. The distortion is probably because of the anomaly rift so close. Probably can walk under it, yeah. Trap metal. Can you walk normally? Why are you jumping like this? It's not safe. What's the best? Look at this, everything covered with some strange shit. And it's not a crab shit. I guess maybe crabs spit it in them all this time, but probably not. Seems like connected to these anomalies. What about on top? Come on, parkour! This is impossible. Yeah, I would assume this mega weapon is probably shrinking scientific weapons that make things smaller. But to get there I need very high level skill. Can I get any password here? Probably not. Drink Reynolds. Is resounding success. Yeah, I doubt that I can use... Well, first of all, I don't have actually even option to show the password in it. Oh, wait a second. What is this? A shepherd's armor. Our state meek, weak man shivering beneath the threadbare shade. The night's pastiche, bleak, a snaring beast upset despairs out the crypts. A man stands tall alone, gathers children into the folds. Solution, absolution, and evolution from attribution. A matriarch turns patriarch, a character arc force and ultimate sparks. The protector of paradise brought as a safe. A hermetic reef he stands prepared to. To what? Reap, sweep, leap, go deep, put it to sleep? What the hell is this? Okay. The guy did some poetry. Oh, he sit here? Oh well. I should better go back away from these rifts. My. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for your sub. Thank you for staying around in general. It's very nice. It still looks like suicide. I better move around. But yeah, this cave probably shouldn't be checked from the very beginning because the difficulty of this place is absolutely insane. The scraps are very tough and very deadly. Oh, this one have a note. I didn't even notice because I'm not used for them to have notes like this. I fitted out the Mech 4B with a new munition hopper and the increased rate of the fire utterly annihilated every crumble 4B encountered. Tragically, it then suffered some kind of a malfunction, lost touch with the base station. Regardless of whatever happened to 4B, I must retrieve the hopper. Sovereign willing, it did a good enough job clearing out the crumbles. That will be an easy stroll in and back out again. Yeah. Maybe it's possible to get a weapon that attached to the mech, but in any case, this mech I cannot hug because all this place is very high level. I need high level skills to do it. Oh well, you can't have it all. I will need to return to this place once, I guess. I went here too early. By the way, it's already a darker time of day. Oh, glad I don't need to worry about sleep. Because Commander never sleeps. Justice never sleeps. Or something. Seconds. Okay. Yeah, I can fix them anyhow. Maybe she can do it, by the way. Hey, Valerie. Valerie. Can you move faster?
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Yeah, she cannot unlock anything. Okay. Then I'd like you to know more, to tell me more about Paradise Island.
Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
Okay. That's very helpful. What about you, by the way? Tell me about yourself.
Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
Okay. And what is your view of our mission?
Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice.
So she's not much of an AI, I suppose. Well, I'm sure you're doing everything you can to keep her function, Niles, because I definitely cannot do anything about it.
Mighty kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
Yeah, how much weight do you think you could carry? Just as a fun hypothetical.
Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
Okay. But I was only referring to your bearing capacity, well?
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
What does battery stand for anyway?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Quite a multitude. You've been in operation a long time. Give me the highlights of your service history.
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity.
Okay. What about the Stanfield maneuver? What's that?
Detailed instructions on how to perform the Stanfield maneuver are proprietary to the Earth Directorate and strictly confidential.
Niles, do you know what it is?
Never scored myself the clearance to learn it for fact. But best as I can tell, it's a complex EVA involving a drone and an agent shot up with enough adrenal to wake the dead.
Attempts at the Stanfield maneuver, as proposed by theorist Marion Stanfield, has resulted in multiple deaths, mutilations, and maimings, leading to a ban shortly after discovery. Do you
Okay.
have any other queries, Commander?
That's all for now. Okay, now I know more about her. Okay, let's leave this place. Would be nice to find some ammunition on the way. But just leaving already doesn't sound too bad. That's a way where I could jump, but didn't risk. It's a big pile of shit was caused by a must. I will not touch that. No thanks. I guess that's it. So eventually all the munitions that I had, all the munitions that I got, I just wasted here. Yeah, it can be a problem if I bump into some troubles. I have nothing to fight with. I have a couple grenades. Oh wait a second, can I craft ammunition? Maybe actually can be helpful. I probably can. Niles?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration.
Yeah.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Let's see. Crafting mods breakdown. What about mods, by the way? Where? Yeah, I have this counter ages and there are 2 armors. Damage resistant to corrosion and physical damage resistance 5. Damage resistant to plasma and 5 damage resistance. Yeah, it can be aided. The question is, should I? I mean, it will give additional resistance. I don't see any downsides, like in first game. First game mods were utterly useless farm because when equipping them you lower all your protection heavily, and then add in a little bit of whatever you add in. So it was useless. This one, nah, I guess I can stay without it. And the proper helmet eventually. But for now I don't have it. Okay, back. Crafting. Yeah, Niles is amazing. He can actually be a portable bench pretty much. That's quite amazing. Distraction device. A throwable device that pulls attention of anyone area. Compact rounds. Only used in pistols. Yeah. And scrap metal. A lot of scrap metal. A lot of black powder. Surprisingly. Surprisingly, it's very hard to make anything. Buy passion, mag ping. It's maybe easy to buy ammunition and craft it. Feels like it. And I can craft only compact ones that I need the least. Yeah, that's messy. Good to see you too, Andrea. Well, try to sleep, but yeah. Keep up with sleep hygiene. You can Google about it more if you like. But good stuff helps me. Although yesterday I had problems with sleep, but still. It's more about like too many thoughts and everything. But the upgrades, breakdown. Oh yeah. Get into scrap metal screws, or I can sell it. Maybe it's better to sell it. Maybe crafting is not my thing. Ah, in any case, good night, Andrea. Yeah, the parkour is actually now to get some 11 rounds. Amazing, amazing. I have one full magazine for pistol. Yay! That's something, to be fair. But yeah, now with verticality, I can see some goodies there. How to get there? And more goodies there. There should be a way to get there. Can climb it? There should be a way. Maybe not the way, but is it gatherable? Oh no, I think it's just some random stuff. Although this looks like an ammunition. Maybe I just can't reach it. Yeah, I have no clue how to get there. Maybe jump on top from this crane, but no, I can't get there as well. No clue. Maybe some abilities will help. Maybe I'll get some perks like double jump or something. Something for climbing. Jetpack would be cool. Not an ability, but something like this. Wait a second. Does it work how it can work? No, it does not. Cannot climb there and follow the wires to get somewhere. But yeah, I'm getting more ammunition around, that's why I'm poking around in general. Yes. Yes, please. All the ammunition. Nice. Now have a chance in any upcoming fight at least to survive. Otherwise I would have zero chance. There's some bits lying around. This place anyway abandoned, nobody needs this stuff. At least everybody abandoned the stuff here. Which means they can freely take it. Without thinking a second thought. Now when we have verticality, I actually need to think like, can I climb here or there? Because it might be useful. Did something glowing, did I not? Oh yeah, it just sparkles. Yet still. This can look like a place where I can get something or get stuck. One of two. Yeah, not everywhere should I be, I suppose. Some places just places for the sake of being places. Alright. That looks so colorful. Alright, so what do we know? Augustin de Vries previously worked at the Vox Rene, but given the danger involved in getting into the station, Niles has recommended searching for more info on her by first locating her tracker in Fairfield. Find information De Vries in Fairfield. The Gabriel signal Niles received came from the town of Fairfield. Even though he doubts she's still there, you think that's a good place to start looking. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Rene station. The Vox Rene is the most heavily guarded protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Prove the mission's chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties around the island. Well, we'll see about that. So I need to get to Rene station, but first I need her beacon. Okay. What did this do? Whatever that is. You can hear some advertisement.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
That is true. Trooper is dead. I have barrel shotgun. 3 barrel shotgun. That's fancy. While others offer mere double-barreled shotguns, Anti-Choice offers triple-barreled power. The Raptor Pro is a premium choice for big game hunters and cargo security agents alike. Pocket watch. This mechanical marvel gives perfect time in various gravities, including 0G. However, do not get it wet, or subject it to temperatures over 350 degrees Kelvin or under 270 Kelvin, or eat it. Okay, better not mess with that, I suppose. 8 times, that's insane damage, like compared to the rifle 36, like 2 pellets. This one doing 18 and can shoot trains. Or is it always shooting trains? I'm not sure. Okay. No, shooting once. That's insane. The thing doing way more damage than anything else. Okay, the thing have a chance actually to one-shot people in close range, and definitely should be good versus creatures. Because I used pistol and it was not too bad. Pistol doing 23 damage, a little bit more than 1 round. Wow, shotgun can do absolutely insane 150 damage pretty much. Oof. Yeah, that's pretty good. What about this line? They have something like oh, it's probably just around. It looks like a railroad. Something logged. Yeah, it's actually coming from the docks. Another corpse. Extra holster, additional mod. Auntie's Choice Chong. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. What even this thing is? Well, detected soldiers get clapped on the way. Looks like they ran away in a hurry from this place. Maybe because of unsanctioned landing things. Oh yeah, that's a map. The map is quite huge actually. Anomaly crumble spawn ground. Oh yeah, that it was. Wait a second, yeah. I've seen these facilities from the inside of the cave, from the shore. But on the map of the... it was local map of the cave, it wasn't map of the territory. That's why I could see him, but couldn't see like further than this border of the map. Interesting. That should be the city. Damn, this place have actually a lot of everything. This facility looks like a proper city. Even if it looks synced because it's in the water. Hard to say. In any case, we should go first to town. But yeah, exploration quite good. Tons of details of everywhere. You can get good things. So far so good.
Let me know when you need
Oh damn, they're not friendly. They're not friendly at all.
nobody around.
Thank you. Shouldn't just one-shotting them. Like ducks. This shotgun is amazing. I mean, maybe this corporation not that bad. They make triple-barreled amazing shotgun. That's something. I'm getting so many shock ammunition. They can't use it. And shells. Shells are good. Shotgun is absolutely amazing. Just absolutely amazing. As in first game, shotguns were absolutely terribly useless. In second game, shotgun seems quite OP, at least at the beginning.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
But are they friendly or will they shoot same as
Hello
others?
there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Well, yeah, they're in some conflict. It's going for all this time. No, I better not tell who I am. I'm just a spread exterminator. Get an order from your supervisor.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance.
Damn it.
Look, we're Auntie's choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
What is the bottom line then? That's unclear. No. Well, first of all, you all need to watch for your mechanicals. I was attacked by some drones on the way in.
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Well, the evidence of a battle didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Nah, I don't know. I guess no. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in habit of plundering corpses anyway.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Then Protectorate drone's been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
So wait a second, drones killed them? I thought they were together. But guess they are from opposite camp. And how might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Okay. I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's choice is.
What? You been in hibernation or something?
Or
We're here
something.
to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Okay. There's anywhere I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Okay. Alright. Best be on our way then.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again,
okay.
welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Oh yeah. Out of curiosity, there is a button for the main interface thing to make fancy screenshots. That's wait a second, there is faster node. Oh no, wait a second, faster, okay, that's different. Perspective. Oh yeah, that's for third person. They the third person, but no, I'm not a big fan of this. No, I don't say anything. Stop recording, whatever that is. Like, screenshot means what is stop recording? It's confusing. What can you even record? Okay. I pressed that, pressed again, nothing happened, so I have no idea what's going on. Okay, find information debris and Fairfield. Yeah, I know. I need to use this building with hologram. Which I recommend maybe better to start there actually. Like whatever's inside.
Skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Whatever you say.
Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Damn, he's
That
not.
guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram
Why
on the town
running?
hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
What the hell is this? Somebody definitely shoot people here. And I don't like it. Well, in any case, let's check what's in the main building. And to get some disposition in this place and who are this group of people. Because they're not with Protectorate.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Corporate. Does mean that they aren't. Yeah, they're probably part of just corporation. But who's they fighting with then? It's confusing. They're not with Protectorate? I thought they are.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
I guess
No,
they don't.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs
She looks
looks
so
like,
weird.
you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're
just-
not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
I just came
Hold a
here.
moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
No, I'm not sure about that.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Okay. I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Good question. What do you think? Can we trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I need to get into the box, Renee.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
I don't want my conscience to be renewed. Yeah, my conscience is my own business. Thanks.
You're a hard sell. All right, I'll play this your way. If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice. And I'm especially willing to aid you. Did that get your attention?
Better. Now tell me about the job.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Okay, so they want the technology for themselves. This is quite terrifying if corporation will get that. It's terrifying that government have it, but even more terrifying when big corporation will get it as well. Okay, what do you know about mental refreshment?
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
Yeah, they want to exploit it themselves. And what's a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
Well, I'm actually looking for someone. Do you know the name Augustin de Vries?
I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
So you want for me to go to the ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Good point. I need to think about this. I'll be back.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You there. Still
I'll
got
see.
work if you're looking. You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Well, okay, she's a guard type, it might well work anyway. I'm here to bring justice wherever I tread. Right now, my goal's the Vox Renee.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Well, suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged. less automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Well, Mirrorstrand said the same thing about you. He wants information and mental refreshment.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
Okay, what's the plan for infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
And wouldn't it be simpler for you to just kill everyone in the facility than to sabotage it?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
So the things can be combined. Well, I'd rather work with you than Mirrorstrand. I prefer the direct approach.
Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look forward to hearing your results.
Yeah. I can think this better than taking the deck of brainwashing, but to destroy all the stuff. The death. Don't mind me. Notification of death. Dear father, mother, guardian name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name, was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow that this message brings you, but no, social rank, last name was a valuable artist choice asset, and that his here, their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Bevan Carr. Yeah, so sincerely, very sincerely. Artist choice premium residence Nathan, Fairfield. Available appropriated protectorate lodgement, Augustine de Vries. House, red trim, circle windows. So she became part of protectorate or what? But she infiltrated the facility with protectorate. It doesn't make sense. Beatrice Lawrence. Newly assigned Artist choice residence, Emily Galloway, Warren, Hugh Chaudhry, Katrina Cole. Okay, so house, red trim, circle windows. Okay. I get my information. And to pay her house east.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent De Vries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Thank you. Most will not explode, that's good. Well, I would say chicken the gun store in general could be not bad, but within machine that's something to begin with. Let's see, I can buy guns here, or Ethan. Recipe biomass canister. That's not what I'm searching for. Okay, what about sin? So junk. That's a lot of money. Probably for me buying sin will be better, but hard to say. 500s. Yeah, I could buy 500s of ammunition, and instead I could craft 100 at best, so I would say buying is better in my case. I would have decent actually amount of ammunition, to be fair. Oh, I need to check what I can buy as weapons that I'm more curious about. Also, maybe need more lockpicks, even if my lockpicking skill is not that high. Okay, first things first. Yeah, that doesn't cost much. A lot of trash. Yeah, it's all can be used to restore health. Lots of fine, I guess, for now. That's all crafted materials, they all cost some money for sure. But also not only crafted materials, but okay. Alright, let's see.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
I have noticed that you have taken notes in your hand. You don't his choice by any chance?
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just a supply list. Oh, I suppose my advertorial deficiencies are obvious, huh? Knew I should have gone in on that extra training course. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
Okay. I like to see the goods they have for sale.
Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's Choice.
Not sure about that. So, foot soldier helmet. Magazine size instead of protection. Okay. Foot soldier's armor. Evasion chance, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. Armor 5 actually. Yeah, I didn't even check about armor parameters before, but this should be the main thing. Light pistol. This one doing more damage. And it can be upgraded also. Pretty much same as I'm using, but seems different, no? Can I compare? How to compare? Oh yeah. Why with shotgun? This is very inconvenient system. How can I compare it with gun that I already have with the game? Rattler. What is this? Shotgun pistol? Short rounds, but they're doing 13x8 damage. Oh yeah, that's how I can switch between guns. Okay. Service pistol 23. Yeah, but this one just barely better. What about this one? Oh, snake shot converts all standard cartridge into shot shells and provides increased spread and devastation at close range at expensive accuracy. So it's poison. I'm not even sure what the type of damage it is. Logic is still physical, yeah. This is really transformed to shotgun, but no, for shotgun I have shotgun. I need some long range pistol. Or rifle, anything that is good. Triple barrel shotgun, yeah, using shells. Plus decryption key, a key used for operating high security knockboxes. Oh yeah, that's the one that we need for that's for companion enrollment. And helmet don't have any armor. But my armor is 2 armor only. Yeah, here it's way harder to get higher armor, but 5 plus 3 armor will not change much. While my armor have at least damage resistance. Yeah, well, I could buy a better pistol, but what's cost? Oh, 100, this costs nothing. Yes, please. I thought I need to think about this, but no. Biomass canisters. Can I take biomass pistol? No, I don't like such type of weapons. The armor 30 damage resistance, same. Oh, so wait a second, this one actually has the same protection plus its armor. Maybe it makes sense then. Because damage resistance additional 5%. Plasma armor. So actually, yeah, maybe buying the whole set is better. Why not? I have money, so why not to buy it? Okay.
Juicy rumor from Protectorate.
And the ammunition I can buy from the shop. Yeah, it doesn't look that fancy. Or look like any local, but at the same time, it's better protection. Protection is the key. Yep, helmet. It doesn't look that fancy, but okay. Head is protected at least. That's something. Then, I don't know. Do I even need to buy more? Maybe. Let's buy a bit. Well, let's buy 50. This rifle, I don't need so much for rifle. Why? Okay, whatever. Don't need perfectionism here. Skill points available, sure. Level up. Skills. I definitely need higher lockpicking and hacking. Both of them. My speech and other things, hard to say how much I need. I mean, they're surely important. Guns, yeah, I need everything. But my lockpicking and hacking definitely no. They're definitely important. Okay, let's keep it all too. Then we'll see. Thanks. I'm just saving all the notes. I get it. And this guy.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
This is the only store here. This one didn't have that much stuff, but I guess that's what it is. So how to understand the house? It should be with round windows, which is probably this one. Okay, let's first visit. Although, what is this place? The symbol? But maybe it's kind of sheriff stuff, but no, it's probably a church.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
What happens?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Well... Better not tell him about the final secret mission. Well, I usually dabble in matters of life and death, nothing as serious as high finance.
In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Lower middle management, seriously? Just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Why would they want to strike? What even in the Spire Grove? On there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Oh, really? And what's in it for him?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Okay. He's a questionable type to help, but at the same time, if I bump there, why not? Alright, I'll help you out.
Don't want to bargain none? Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
You're that skeptical of a free offer?
Commerce is our way. The exchange of products and services allow for straightforward, comprehensible motivation. So let's just stick to that, shall we?
Okay.
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Okay. And what's the fastest way to Spire Grove?
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Not exactly at the schematics.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Okay. Consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Now that's some additional partners to get some money and also lead to some tech. That sounds interesting. And this place is so loud with all this blasting music and everything. Okay, let's check on houses. It's anywhere where I need to be.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Okay, I'm not big of an engineer actually.
You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Well, just sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
Okay. So, want me to give it a good smack or something?
How's that going to help?
I don't know, it usually works. Yeah, you'd be surprised how often it works.
I don't know what kind of problems you typically reckon with, but brute force ain't normally recommended procedure when dealing with explosives. I'll pass. If only I had that repair manual. Wouldn't have to stand here dealing with some gadabout putterer thinking my job's so easy.
You think smacking is easy? Try yourself. But what about the menu?
Yeah, the Protectorate sure do love their documentation. Found an entire manual about operating the sky mines, but I've since misplaced it.
Maybe I can find that for you?
Sure, I won't refuse an offer of free labor. I'd start your search around the military camp. Must have set it down without thinking. Just can't remember where. I'll be here if you locate it. Trying not to blow myself up.
Okay, well, if I will bump into it, I can bring it, but yeah. Last I can ask my engineers standing right here. I'm like, oh, what about you? Can you look at that? It's a bunch of complex walls and piping. I have no idea what does that. Yeah. You can't have it all. If only I would know like what's the normal levels for things right now. 2 doesn't sound too much. We'll see. I'll try to get my character to be able to deal with most of the things. But not sure how easy it will be. Okay. Not sure what the house it is. Not just a house. Shouldn't bump into every
starting to
house.
feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Sure. How do I do that?
I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless a lot. Why settle when you can thrive? Just say it. It feels right.
Yeah. Not the way to live. That's my band. Kind of looks like it, but no. Seems like the beacon is somewhere in this area. Oh, I know that this is a house with round windows. Right, some red stuff and round windows.
Nope. Just taro excrement. Good.
That's a big mechanical ball or something, whatever that is. Okay, should be something red and round windows. And this is have some red stuff, and this one have red stuff. Round windows, square windows. I assume this is it. I can see, although this one also have reddish things, but not round windows. That should be it then. Don't mind me. Welcome, subject DeVries. To DeVries, welcome. From who? Supervisor First Class Camarino. Subject DeVries, you are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 6:30 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory to the Sovereign. Coincident? Subject DeVries, it is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of the spirited march of pitchball, even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in Sovereign Sprite vodka. While it is an understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate the subject's pride for their service to our sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries, to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Remember, we are key components in the safety and success of the Protectorate. So she played beach ball? Why? Augustin DeVries, warning. Subject DeVries, your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I'm not plagued by my predecessor lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment, thanks the Sovereign. It is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were here to espouse an opinion similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I'm certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. Supervisor on Jeddah. The previous one was sent to brainwashing. Could it be that she was just part of Protectorate, just an average citizen until the trauma and then started misbehaving? Or found out exactly this time something? Hard to say. subjects were protected. Invasion of Cutthroat Corporatist. On that hand, she was known as agent, so probably I guess it was her cover. Invasion of Cutthroat Corporatist, so let's see. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought... Okay, I already read this one on the dogs. And Betrayal of the Order, and that's the same one.
Breeze sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Well, maybe, yeah. Still poking around in the house that doesn't belong to us. Oh yeah. Could you please close the door at least? Is that not something that can be treated at night? Yeah. What the hell is this? The submerged tracker. That's a tracker. That's some hugest thing. The wrist tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. So she returned here after all. Let's see. Compass. Even thousands of years after the invention, this device is still useful. Unless we're lost in deep space, then you're probably doomed. Bracelet was also fighting Arcadia. What do bubbles and trinkets such as this matter? Apparently quite a lot, given that people are still willing to buy this. Okay, let's check her real terminal. Messages to Lockwood for a while. Savannah Lockwood, whoever that is. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. But we had decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear. And I can assure you, the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I feel we are hurtling toward that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. We shall leave the place. And the answer to this. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and the last match has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that can be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I'm holed up in the Old Order Chapel, of all places, maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me and Victor. Who this Victor is? So the red names connected. Savannah Lockwood. I think she was on the list. She may be living in one of these houses as well, but hard to say. Ninkes can check the church. Also name's Victor, but that may be connected to her. Mission Nox. Mission Nox Day 25.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Okay. The finance log vanished. Alright, day 153.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Well, she went to facility and figured out some information about this house and tried maybe to stop the project, but she eventually doomed the whole colony. Was this the original plan of hers or not? That's a question. That's some days after.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Part of which plan? Doesn't make sense.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
She was dumb and eager to do something, I suppose, instead of telling all the information. Well, I understand the upset, but let's keep our heads here.
No, you didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did.
Oh, true.
Damn it.
I
never wanted to talk about this.
They knew each other in the past.
I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
And what were people saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be.
Oh, really?
Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done, and better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Interesting. Well, must be enough to my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
The Order. There's one that had a schism with the Protectorate. What exactly is the Order?
The Order of this sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Well, in any case, DeVries saw us as expendable. It's that simple.
Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty.
Not
sure if that makes me feel better or worse. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
That is true. Well, sometimes evil is acceptable, but in this case she doomed the whole colony without understanding it. Well, but what's kept you going all these years? Hope of revenge?
No, didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice.
Well, justice can be a bloody affair. I'm prepared for that outcome.
Can't imagine a sweeter dream than putting DeVries in the ground. Right after we get answers, of course. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
It seems more like she just returned to her, well, previous life kinda. Although it was cover anyway, so hard to say what exactly she's doing. But yeah, she looks like was a follower of the scout. Yeah, she may be trying to do it for greater good, but she didn't understand everything and fucked up everything even more. Let's think. So, Honor's director protocols DeVries likely established a safe room within the Vox Relay station while she was undercover. Finding that room should take top priority. Yeah, she maybe left the place, but she at least, yeah, could have left some information. Or at least some key information to find her. The Vox Relay is the most heavily guarded protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parts around the island. Yeah, and Officer Kaur has a task that needs doing, and said she could help you get into the Vox Relay in exchange. Return to Mr. Milver Street, offered to aid the infiltration of the Vox Relay in exchange for your assistance. Well, yeah, need to do a job for one of these two. They'll help me to get in. I'm for now not sure how hard it is to get there myself. Maybe I can do it. In any case, I guess it's time to poke around and see what we can do about this guy.
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Between the two of us, I'd wager I'm the faster draw anyway.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Manifestation? Unfleshly? What?
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
That's weird. Could they be hiding in one of those houses?
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess.
Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory.
I didn't get what's going on. I don't know. I can look around, see if I can turn up anything.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
I didn't get what's even going on. Like, who's why
Saw you
he's
coming
searching?
this time.
Yeah. Well, never mind. Yeah, I just wanted to ask him, like, what exactly happened, because he didn't explain it properly. Maybe in the quest I can get some information. Health improvement. No, yeah, tasks. Diabolic Quadrants of Doom. Trooper Katz mentioned that Trooper Faulkner, currently on duty by the barn, is having a problem with marauding Protectorate drones. The drones that duty was about to determine Fairfield would dispense the reward. So many things. Journey on the Grove. Hugh Chowdhury has plans to meet a business associate. Nope. Nope. There's Savannah. Yeah, I need to check on Savannah. Loss Prevention Officer Warren asked for your help in solving the mystery of food going missing from the Fairfield greenhouse. He claimed to see someone leaving the greenhouse late at night. Bill Warren suspects the culprit stealing from the greenhouse must be someone nearby. Search for clues. Okay, let's do a bit of detective stuff. Questions: what is greenhouse? This tiny little plantation? I would assume yes. Let's see, can I see anything? Any traces? Anything around? I don't see anything special. Yeah, don't see anything special here. Nothing actually. Oh, maybe somebody's stealing food from around. Yeah, don't see anything. Oh, he proposed to poke around, which is surely can be done. He literally walking around the house. But in this house, is it his house? I guess. We can freely walk wherever. Sentinel Lawrence. Oh, that is. Please select the message file you wish to review. Contingencies. I confess, I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagine a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield. Of all places seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island. Should the worst come to pass, my resolve will not waver. I will of course answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. Maybe this is where I need to check. Administrator code. Twice this week I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens the third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient reconnection. Given how scattered I felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no. I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. It is not though I entertain visitors. I can get code, but why would I need it? Yeah, the thing behind looks like something to interact with. I guess if I will get the code, stick it to refrigerator. This is strange, but I don't see. Oh yeah, scrap of paper. What looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto the scrap of paper. By writing it down, or by using it, maybe it will open. Administrator controls. Unseal cellar. have no idea what I'm doing. I saw a cellar. I'm still that somewhere, wherever that is. Don't see any cellar here. Not inside. Is there anywhere around the house? Can I park around? Oh yeah, it's on the side.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? Oh yeah. They actually gathered provision here to sustain. Well, I'm not here to fight.
Spare me such timid dribble. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny in the greenhouse.
Oh. Well, kinda. But why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
It was not eaten what's in the vending machine. Interesting. But your hands are shaking, and you stink of old salt tuna. You're starving, aren't you?
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Should we really be worrying about the enemy's comfort right now?
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Okay,
Not
she's
very
fully brainwashed.
copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
What's the pretending? You're squad starving, low on ammo, and you're in no shape to fight.
And if I deny your assessment?
Then I can bring you in code or a knife. Which is yours?
Can a decision made under duress really be considered a choice? Don't answer that. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I won't judge. Tell me.
I lost a... friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Sounds like she was really special to you.
She was. Yeah. Oh, that feels good to say aloud, even if it hurts too. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress. Thanks for your help. And for listening to my languishments. Glad someone else might remember her now, too.
Well... I guess they will deal with them themselves. Yeah. This is security knockbox. This is one of those mega boxes with some rare items. Okay. Oh well. That was weird thing. First of all, that greenhouse is something like Bing, and this is not it. Secondary, no. thought I would need to search through houses, but no, it was right here. Okay. There's a wanted poster. Dead on knife, protectorate drones, reward on delivery. Yeah, we kinda need to deal with them. Starts in waves again, whatever that is. Properly. I mean, it's mentioned it's signal. Something. What about this? At his house? It doesn't seem like it. I was just curious and wanted to fix the door. Oh, okay, I guess I fixed that. Time to leave. What about the drones, by the way? But yeah, I would say I need to get bounties. If we can get, the question is where? Also, the trees. This sound. That's not it. Oh, it's completed. Yeah. It's a bit messy, huh? That's different. Yeah. So you learned that someone, a former confidant of De Vries, is hiding out in the Baden Chapel near Fairfield. Oh, so it's not Chapel inside the city, because inside the city there was something like Chapel. Looking to him may potentially yield more information regarding De Vries' whereabouts, so somehow did in your infiltration of the Vox Renee station. Notes from a secret room in De Vries' Fairfield house called out one of your associates. Yeah. Can I switch? Oh yeah, region. Yeah, this place is huge and have a lot of things here. Oh, before I go for some exploration around.
Protectorate folk feel about all these little rifts. Auntie insists they're
In
the
this
next big
building.
money-making opportunity. Between you and me.
Oh, that looks more like a greenhouse, and this probably actually is. Judging by all the apples around.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
That looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Yeah, seems like I actually was a bit too focused on the game. Hi Hachiman, yellow, mindbreakers. Yeah, the game is quite nice actually. Like, it's so how to say, underrated game actually, surprisingly, because combat improved a lot in comparison with first game. Well, enemies are very spongy, but that's difficulty I suppose, or maybe I just poked in some places where I shouldn't be, because for example crabs that I fought, they probably have some skulls over their hands, high level, etc, but well, that's fine. In any case, so for example drones I could one-shot with shotgun even already, because it's better weapon, so I think it's good. Like weapons feels way better. Everything feels better, like it's worth, like you have animations for touching, taking stuff, activating, pulling, whatever, like so it all feels more immersive. Second game feels like a lot of improvement to everything pretty much. Dialogues have a good amount of options and everything, so all the skills useful in dialogues and outside of dialogues. Even if it wasn't so apparent at the beginning when you create a character and choosing abilities, which is quite a shame, because it's unclear what to take as specialization, you don't know what you actually will need that much, because only few skills had description like they will be needed in dialogues. while actually you have options for all the skills. And quite often, so hard to say it would be so densely developed throughout the game, but for now it is, and it's pretty nice. Not always you have all the options, but still. Companions redone nicely, they have a lot of something to say. So cutscenes now added to quests and dialogues, like so many things like that. So the second game feels actually good. I mean, first one was pretty nice, much better than I would expect from it. Second feels like huge improvement despite the fact that on first glance it looks somewhat similar. So yeah, very good game so far. So I'm just curious what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
Then what do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Yeah, sure, the 0.0000 something. Very big deal. Well, okay. Well, I guess I finished looking around.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Okay. I didn't have enough observation despite the fact that I am specialized in it. Yeah. Also skills need improvement. I need more levels. More levels. For that I need, I guess, just explore around. But before exploration, it'd be reasonable to get bounties. To understand what I can do. Should be some kind of bounty desk. Somewhere. I imagine that this is a sheriff's place, might be also a place for a church.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a liquor gun. They got no time.
The door of this stuff? They must be storing
That
something
actually
good.
sheriff's house.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Well, Manbreakers, I didn't remove hunt fully. I only removed like in first game you can remove part of the hunt. You can make them hideable or something, but you can remove fully hunt. That's the only option. In second game there is no option to remove hunt or button for it or anything, but there are options to set up separate parts. So most of the stuff removed, yeah. Some of them will appear during combat, like my house bar, for example, but that's kinda it. Well, that makes the game looks clear, so it's nicer. Secondly, I took, well, mostly because I wanted to take more perks outside and a bit more income damage, even on highest difficulty. Well, that's fine. I mean, so far it was mostly melted by some huge blobs of aces flying around and shot twice, so understandable. When you take a few shots, like, yeah, that's quite dangerous if you don't have good armor, so it's all reasonable. So I would say it's pretty logical so far. Like, the only problem with combat for me was the scrums were insanely tough, and sometimes, like, some troopers you need multiple headshots to kill them, but that's because they in armor and they don't have proper weapon. With good weapon should be fine. So far so good. I'm anyway usually find to be in glass cannon or something, because I can use tactics to, well, avoid being damaged. That's kind of the point, and that's what makes it interesting. Okay, so is this door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Why do they even need this? Well, sure, if you don't mind taking out all Fairfield at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
Can I try something? What else have you tried?
Blowtorch.
Hand crank.
Electric saw.
Oh, and there was that attempt with the automech. Wonder if they ever got it walking again.
Okay, seems like it's not that easy. Well, that would be a bit of a lie, but okay. I haven't met a log that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Sure. No way. I improved it, but I need one more level to unlock it. It's also possible to explode it. Yeah, it's kinda cool. Explosives, first of all, there are grenades in second game, secondary skill of explosive, and traitor you can use it in dialogues and to, well, open something. That's amazing. But unless I'm not so skillful with that, well, I will return when I will become a bit better with this. Okay. What was the bounty? Oh yeah, this is the bounty hunter disc. Welcome, Lawbringer. Look up your own bounty. Notes and bounty found for Avaira. Onta thanks you for abiding by his law. Look up local bounties. Drone swarm. The Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drone against Fairfield. Drone can be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. The drones were not seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of beads and positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Okay. Can I focus on this somehow? Diabolical drones of doom! The Fairfield Constabulary have put up a bounty, yeah. The hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. That's Ministry of Accuracy. Jackson's Plum. Find the ARC access credentials. It's so many things happen. Let's go there, maybe first then. This looks smaller than all these things and also lead to the main thing. Yeah, I have no idea what buttons I should use to make it active or something. Because there are buttons, but I have no idea how to press them because I can't move cursor to them. That's confusing. Yeah, or just switch that. So yeah, Savannah former resident from a confidant of DeVries is hiding out in Bennett Chapel near Fairfield. She might will give me some clues how to get to Voxel there, or where is she? Oh, she probably don't know where is she, but in any case should know something. Which way to go? Someone this way. Understand character? Okay, let's go a bit outside, get some action.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does this really improve your life?
Also a chance to try new weapons. Did I already equip it? Yes, I did.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits they said community.
Yep, community.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Sure.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Sure. Also, it's a good idea in general to visit him. I'm 10 years overdue for my annual physician.
I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Yeah, we should fix this. So what happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Well, no one would have guessed there was resistance to the protectorate from within.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So what exactly happened?
We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Well, you were trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent should do.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Well, Got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's actually bad, because he probably done for. Yeah, that's what a mess. Well, no time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Where exactly going east, no? Yeah, kinda. Questions, where is this west part? Have no marks or anything here. There's so many marks outside. Maybe because this one wasn't active, hard to say. In any case, let's go for our thing. So what's the plan? Yeah, if I follow the road, left somewhere should be like turn to the right, and then to the left should be something. Well, you can also just look around. Hard to say if there is anything dangerous in this forest. Dream Time. So Dream Time made it here. That's a shame. Despite all the fight in first game against it. But damn, yeah, it's all going into inhaler in any case. Oh, let's follow the road for now. Because exploring the whole place will take a lot of time. So for now, it's better focus on some objectives and eventually see how it will be. So are they just walking and then teleporting, or what the hell is going on? Are they running after some point?
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
Oh, true.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Okay. Oh, I have a shotgun. They're definitely hostile.
Engaging hostile landforms.
What the hell happened here? Disrupted them very tough. Damn, they're tough. And the shotgun cannot deal with them that easily. Weapon speeder. They're huge, all of them. No tiny ones. This chunk of skin you removed from a once-named Raptidon is brilliantly colored. They can detect and quite odorous. And cost only 10 beans. I mean, I'm pretty positive that almost everything costs more than 10 beans. Well, at least no problem was made, like in the first game. Was constant problem with this. So what can I read here? Something appears for a moment and vanishes. Oh, Fairfield. This part? Yeah, was part this way. So was part in this big part? I want to say. And a dead soldier. Corporate trooper. Biomass pistol. I mean, doing some damage. Let me see how it works even. Looks like trash. Okay. No thanks. But yeah, surprisingly shotgun wasn't that effective. Maybe I'm a bit too early here. Maybe it's better to go backward to the point because there was something around it, but at the same time, yeah. We can deal with this, so it's fine. As long as we can deal with that, it's absolutely fine.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kinda reminds me of our days in Nix's orbit. Dodging detective patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's alright, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us.
And this guy.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, I ought to be charging for information.
Yeah. This is an abandoned chapel. Okay. So there are some people traveling through these roads, and they even can be friendly. And some new good change. Everything's so awfully colorful here. Don't like this planet at all. It's too colorful. That's not the gate. Found the chapel, but I'm curious if there is anybody still alive here. Although the place seems opened.
We're closed.
Here she is.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You should be someone on Lockwood. Friend of Augustin de Vries, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Yeah, good idea. This can be still difficult for her, Niles. Let's hear explain what she is talking about.
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
And just what is her present course of action exactly?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Who's Victor? He was mentioned there. Victor is the guy who you accused her of conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Yes.
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
She remembered something about the Sentinels versus the Count of Corporatism serial.
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
So they didn't know each other before before the explosion. What did you two meet even?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter, and she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
So, was she really part of the Order?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
Interesting. So she went fully into the religion, but she went into religion before that. She mentioned this in the journal. What do you know about what she was doing at the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
So I need to find Victor after all. Well, seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to
That's true.
explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that too.
Did you ever see her again, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Was she there? Did you talk to her?
No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Is it true, by the way, that the Order somehow helped Antis invade, like the Protectorate this thing?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Well, I have to find her before she does something drastic. Goodbye, then.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but... when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
She's definitely unwell, but there is no hope for her. Although, yeah, I'm not sure for now. We're like, no, I definitely want to ask questions first, because she probably did everything she, for kind of greater good, but her understanding of greater good is a big problem. She didn't understand what she's doing, and she was very determined. Well, in any case, I'll see what she has to say for herself when I find her before deciding anything.
That's all I can ask.
Hi, Calvin. Level up. Now I can open the save back there. Probably. Yes. Now I can get lockpick in. I can. I would say better focus on few skills at the beginning and raise them enough, because I really need all the stuff. But I can't have it all at once. To better raise few main skills, I would say I definitely should keep up with lockpicking, hacking, maybe generating, but actually maybe explosives is a good thing, because they can be used to open things, deal with some other explosives, and at the same time the resistant damage, which is good. Can be useful. Medical skills, damage to creatures, statistic, crash threshold. Well, hard to say. Not the main useful skill, but medical science good to have in addition, but we'll be able to, that's unclear. Observation and speech also very important. Leadership maybe, but hard to say. Increasing damage and survivability of your companions. Invest in leadership and also to the perks that let you use companion abilities more and improve the overall effectiveness of your companions. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, seems like second game is way better with companions than without. So it makes sense to be not the loner, but actually carry them with me. We'll see. For now I need more levels, because you're starting with everything 0, unlike the first game. The first game you already have everything at some points, and you can have multiple groups of skills already at this level, and then you're just improving it. And second game you have 0 and everything except for few skills that you choose in the beginning, which is different. Okay, perks. Let's see. Let's shot, damage resistance, base health. Not necessary. I mean, not bad, but not necessary. Trophy Hunter, crit chance, additional crit chance against our enemies. Yeah, I'm not sure for now about this. Psychopath. Gain bonus damage against any factions you have negative reputation with. This bonus is greater the worse your reputation is. Factions you are kill on sight with granted maximum bonus. Actually, not bad. But I would say it's probably good closer to the second half of the game, when you actually will have a lot of fractions with bad reputation. So yeah, is what it is. Sharpshooter. Sneak attack damage. Damage to far enemies. This one's debuffing. That's not a good one because this way you close in for yourself some directions. Because for example with this one shotguns are not that great. You can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Might be useful, but for now unclear. Treasure hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or craft materials. Not necessary. Bribes now cost less than stone items, sell for more. Now I'm not much of a thief, so no. Easy evasion chance and heavy armor, light medium armor. Well, evasion chance seems like the main mechanic. It's pretty much the chance that you will not get damaged. That armor pretty much reflects the damage. Or you would dodge, one of two. In any case, could be used, but I definitely will switch to heavy armor because I'm quite fragile. Although, need to see how it's done, but probably it will be heavy armor. Alternative, while all of your equipped armored weapons share the same brand, gain bonus damage and armor. It's quite significant bonus, because for example, starting armor gives you 2 armor, and my medium armor that I just bought give me 5 armor, so 10 armor on top, it's actually a lot. 20% damage also, but yeah. Sharing brand of the same weapon and armor, that's almost impossible if you're not focused on it, so I would say no. It's also big restrictions for weapons to use, so no. Damage with shotguns, SMG, I mean, it can be taken at the end if there will be nothing to take, but there's 78 perks to take, so I'm not sure that I will ever have this problem. That's for close range, but not long range. I never said you can hack out the mechanics, but for that I need to sneak, and I'm not fan of sneaking. Gain the ability to pickpocket others, no thanks. Space Ranger. Speech skill also scales damage. Damage per speech skill. Well, speech will definitely rise a lot, but not necessary to take it at the beginning, because for now it will give me only 5% damage. Maybe neither, because no bullet shield, damage resistance. Taking less damage doesn't sound bad. Additional evasion chance also not bad, because for example armor given 30%, with this it will be 50%, so it's already half, like 50% chance that I will not take any damage, which is sounds good. At the same time doesn't change anything in behavior, but yeah, still I would say reasonable. So far I can't take anything for companions. Oh, because it's level 5. Okay. Alright, the hell is this? She have a stove or something I can put on this rock, and then on rock the pan, and in the pan there is just water. That's a mess. Possible to read anything. One thing that I don't like about second is noises of footsteps. They just like, I have like full length that's very fast moving because it makes so much noise. Not big. Don't mind me, I can take this stuff for sure. Trauma kit. I definitely need it more than she will. The rest I shouldn't take. Well, it was surprisingly peaceful and easier. Easily found her. Where to go, the question is. Somebody of paradise. Well, yeah, that's Vox Renee. This place is huge. Quite huge. Okay, it's time to switch to the second game already. Almost time, but okay. I want to explore a bit more. Was supposed to be his old friend. I suspect that he's in facility still, though he has stopped contact, so shouldn't be. Let's join the graph. Yeah, no, that's different. Yeah, that. Oh, where this stuff is. On the opposite side. Buff and beyond repair. Companion quest, yeah. This one should be it. How far is it? It's in this huge place. Okay, let's not go there right now. What should I focus on? Definitely should just poke around to find more information and get more skills and find better weapons. Maybe I need better equipment, that's for sure. Yeah, let's mark this one. Well, let's go back to town then. Through town I can also get I can help them. Help locals with open the safe because now I have no skills.
Going missing late on board the ship. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No missing fastener reports have been filed with this unit.
Let me rephrase. Have you been collecting screws for some reason?
Affirmative. Multiple replacement screws have been collected in accordance with pending work order from Agent Avaira. I must have a screw loose.
It's a figure of speech, Val.
Oh yeah, that's not some advanced AI. It's kinda unclear what her state. She seems like just very simple AI, at the same time not the simplest of them all. Not just auto-mechanical.
Said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
I'm gonna get back to bed, Silent.
What was this place? Should be this one. This place is surprisingly quite big, even if it looks messy. Was all this dirt around? Who's this guy?
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these.
Everything copacetic?
Donuts. I don't much
Sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
Oh, they actually shoved them in the jail.
I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Let that thought haunt you.
What?
This is but a momentary setback.
Whatever say. So yeah, okay, now I can open it. It would be funny if the game attached to it, but it's not. Well, it's opened.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
What do you mean?
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
Oh, damn. Some different ammunition, bandolier uniform. Shock machine gun. I take it. I mean, looks good. As a reward, let's say. Let me see. 19 damage, which is not much. But magazine size 115. Yes, please. Nice range. So that actually, yeah, the questions instead of ones. Then have slots for everything. Definitely need shotgun. We can try to instead of rifle for now, maybe.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. A bit lackluster if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Well, take a look at this nifty gun I found.
I'd say you've earned that lead pusher.
Thanks for all your help. We'll put in a good word for you with the higher-ups first chance we get.
No, okay. Thank you.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income?
That gun looks solid. That's some interesting animations. Okay, we'll test it. Just to aim it, you need to kind of put the handle down or something. Interesting how it works. Okay, that's actually, despite the fact that this is some sort of an elemental weapon, doesn't feel as bad actually. Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, Going to hospital. I probably can connect way more quests than I already have.
Ready for me, Doc? I'll be over here.
This poor guy.
Excruciating pain.
You better help this guy.
Please, limit all respiratory fits of coughing, choking, and or wheezing to under 10 seconds. Our air filters thank you.
That's not really helpful. What's going on here?
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Well, anything you can do to help out our friend here?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
That's not how it works.
Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
That's a lot of blood. What exactly happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me?
Yeah, how did you survive even?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What does bound the forward operating base?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Yeah, this guy is so happily talking about people who are fighting for these corporations. Ah, what a mess in this colony. Well, given your track record with drones, I'd avoid live enemies. You should stay in the Fairfield.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So, between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going on right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
Even in this colony they drink Spectrum vodka. So, mind if I take a look at your more closely?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
Not really. If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer is yes.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Okay. Well, I guess I will not become doctor anyhow soon.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
Well... But you're here to see the doctor. Isn't that letting someone else solve the problem?
No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
Possible. Can we get this man a doctor? What's going on here?
I must ask you to hold still.
I guess he is busy, huh? He's the only doctor here.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Amazing. That's some Dr. Knuckles dessert, I guess. At least the ones I got. Well, shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose a knife.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
What a mess. What's the variance? But Fairfield's a fairly big town. Are you its only doctor?
At the moment, yes, it's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I already did. I spoke with him. He indicates you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Now, can you make the coagulant yourself? There is a chem set right here.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Well, okay. Well, I'd like to see the supplies,
My
though he
stimulants
should
cost
be
a
alone.
premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. At least that's what I've heard.
Okay. He's still even some improvements, some month. Additional medical inhalers, not. I mean, not that uses, but not worth the price. Trauma kit. Quite expensive, but I would say reasonable to have it. It's legal resurrection, pretty much. Not the worst idea to have one. So junk. What do I have for sale? My old gun. Oh, this trash gun. Old gun. Ammunition I definitely need myself. Armors that I found quite expensive. But my current one is better, I would say. At least given some protection. Protection is good. Right? Right. Yeah, I can help locals. Do you have medicine skill? Medicine skill could be useful, actually. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's save game and switch to the second for today. Because enough is enough. I need a small break anyway. Alright, so I'm quitting the game for them. Oh, Devin's Pride. So, I will go for the break for like 10 minutes or something. I will need to switch games and we'll continue with the Outer Worlds tomorrow at the same time. And now we will continue with Hexen. So, you have time to get some tea or whatever. So yeah, 10 minutes break. Then we're going with Hexen for a couple hours. I probably need to attach a timer here or something. Oh yeah, YouTube and Rumble I'll need to disable for a moment and reconnect with new stream, because otherwise it will continue to be in the wrong category. So you will need to reconnect. Changing categories.